I was born into Obamacare. Well, and when I was born, perhaps it wasn't known as Obamacare, it was known as Soviet care or Brezhnev care, you take your pick. But I was born into a system of brutal rationing and severe shortages, and I almost died as a result. When I was born, both my mother and I developed a serious infection. Hers was sepsis, mine was slightly less serious, but both needed antibiotics immediately. And the problem was, well, antibiotics were in very short supply unless you happened to be a senior party official. Well, neither one of us was a senior party official, and the only reason we lived was that both my grandparents, both of my mom's parents, were doctors at the same hospital where she wisely had chosen to give birth. They, like many other doctors, chose to hoard antibiotics for cases like that. My grandparents are the only reason that we lived. I can tell you from experience that brutal rationing and severe shortages will end up paralyzing healthcare in this country and lead to many more stories like I told, coming out from the mouths of Americans. And that's unfathomable to me. The very dangerous consequence of the Supreme Court finding that Obamacare is constitutional is the unprecedented and inexcusable assertion by Congress that it has the right to force you to buy anything it chooses to force you to buy will stand. Luckily, in a free country, that's not the end of the matter, because the people reserve the right to elect folks into Congress who will overturn this monstrosity anyway and replace it with something that's conducive to freedom.